your dog. This is not clickbait. This is the most important Mortal Kombat 1 tournament of the year so far. So the way the pro competition works is there's 20 people that make Final Combat, which is the biggest tournament, 200K prize pool, and 10 people make it in through the regional qualifiers. 8 people make it in through the global leaderboard. One person makes it in through EVO. One person makes it in through LCQ. And the way the global leaderboard works is there's 4 demigod events, which give you the most points. And then there's like 6 combatant events, which give you like half as many points. And this is one of 4 demigod events of the year. So if you didn't qualify through the regional qualifier, like me, like me, bro, then this is a very important tournament to go to. You know, if you don't make this one and you're trying to qualify through points, then you got to go absolutely off at Combo Breaker and Evo or win the whole LCQ. So this is a very important tournament, the most important of the year so far. So let's oh, also the details. So the tournament is today, Friday the 2nd, and it starts at noon Brazil time, which Brazil time is 1 hour ahead of Eastern, I believe. So it's going to start 11 a.m. Eastern, and it's going to run until about 7 p.m. Eastern. And then top 8 is Saturday the next day, May 3rd, at 2 p.m. Eastern. So, all right, let's check out the bracket. Let's check it out. So one thing that's cool about this tournament is so back in the day, like MKX and Justice 2 days, like the game was dominated by North America, right? Like North America dominated the game. Foxy would place a lot, but he was kind of an outlier. Whenever Tekken Master came along, he would place. Madsen would get like top 16s. But besides that, it was mostly NA, right? Like if a player from South America made like the finale, they would go like 0-2 every time. Like it would be like a free like win for like the NA players. But these days, I would say that NA, South America, and EU were like equally as strong these days. And a lot of these South American players, we haven't seen them compete yet this season. We haven't seen them compete in a pro comp event. So we're gonna get to see what they're doing. We're gonna get to see a lot of sweaty teams, stuff like that. I know that Killer Jinock, one of the main top players from South America, he's playing Conan Trimmer. So it's going to be really interesting to see. Obviously, we saw the Chileans at the Mexico event. We saw Lavender Rain at the Mexican event playing Takeda getting top 8. So we have seen a few of them, and you can look up like their weeklies, but it's going to be way more at this event. It's going to be way more killers from those regions at this event. So it's going to be interesting. So let's check out the bracket. All right, so pool 1, we got Nicolas. See, I'm going to miss a lot of names here. I'm going to miss a lot of names just because, again, I don't know a lot of the killers from that region, but I'm sure like I'm going to skip over some absolute beasts. So yeah, we got Nicolas in this pool. We got Zanzun. Zanzun's actually an NA player, I believe, making the trip, so that's interesting. We got Sangue Frio, who's one of the best players from that region. I don't know what team he's playing, but he's always very good. We got Marduk. We got Malekith from Elden Ring, okay. One of the best bosses from Elden Ring. And I assume almost anyone with the T7G tag's pretty good, right? But I don't know. And then we got MK Javier making it all the way from Spain. He's trying to get those pro comp points. He is not qualified. He did not end up winning the EU West qualifier. He lost to Connie Mani. Connie Mani ended up winning that whole thing. So Javier's got to make it in through other means now. So he's traveling all the way to Brazil to try to get some points. And we got Young Chiquelo. We got King Gambler making it all the way from NA. He got 9th at Texas Showdown, so he's already got some points. But this is a big opportunity for him to get some more points here. And then we got Yakuza. Now, Yakuza is a player from Mexico. He was playing Kenshi when Kenshi was ultra broke. And now he's playing Havoc. Now that Kenshi got nerfed, Havoc got buffed. So he's trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Going from Kenshi to Havoc, you're trying to win. And I've played him on Combat League quite a bit, and he's very good. So definitely a player to look out for. Look at this next pool. So we got Scorpion Prox in this one. We got Conqueror. We got Murillo. I don't know who Murillo plays, but I think they're really good. I think I've seen them play. Conqueror will be interesting to see if he's still on Kenshi. Obviously, I didn't talk much about the twins, Scorpion Prox and Nicolas, but it'll be interesting to see who they play. If they'll play like T1000, Cyrax, Havoc. Like normally the twins, they'll be able to play all the top tiers and they'll hyper focus on like a couple. So it'll be interesting to see. Okay, we got Zeus. Now, if you remember Zeus, he got I think ninth at Final Combat last year, and then he actually got third at Evo. So he was actually one of the best players last year in all of Mortal Kombat 1. So it's going to be interesting to see what he's doing because obviously Ashra's not in the meta. She was kind of in the meta when he was winning because of Chameleon, because of all the things you could do with Ashra Chameleon, especially in Katana stance. But now that Chameleon got nerfed, they took away like all the invincibility on float, which was the main thing Ashras were abusing. I don't think he's on Ashra. I've actually heard he's on Cyrax, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And then we got Wise making it all the way from NA, trying to get points. Similar to Gambler, he also got ninth at Texas Showdown, so Wise is in like an identical situation to Gambler. We got Groxer. I've heard Groxer's really good. I haven't seen him play, though. And then we have Rallis, who I believe is also from NA, so that's interesting that he made it as well. Again, the YouTube comments are probably going to light me up. I'm probably missing some names here that will make top 8, you know what I mean? Because there's so many killers here that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so in this pool, we got Gur making it from NA. He's trying to get some points. He already, what did he get? He got 4th in the Mexico event, which was a combatant. He got 3rd in Texas Showdown, which was a combatant. So he already got 3rd and 4th in a combatant event, so that's a decent amount of points. And then he got 9th at Vianality, which Vianality one of the 4 demigods. So that's actually a good amount of points, getting 9th at a demigod. So Gur's already working on being top 8 in that leaderboard. I assume he is in that top 8 right now. So if he has a good performance here, he can stay in there. We got I think I've heard the name. I think I've seen Guy Ping play before. I think that's a really good player, but I'm not sure. Brian Lauren, I've also heard that name, but I'm not sure. Alvarez Jr., I remember him from MK11. He was a good Jackie. Not sure who he's playing on this game. Now, Killer Jinox, obviously one of the top players from like South America, and I've seen him on a lot of Conan Trimmer recently, so I'm interested to see how well he does and if he only plays that team. And then we got Sikander, boys. So yeah, Sikander is there. So I don't know what Sikander's goal is, but Sikander went to the first demigod event, got 9th, which is a lot of points. 9th at the demigod event's a lot of points. So if Sikander comes here, gets top 8, then we could be looking at Sikander like in top 8 on the leaderboard after Saturday, depending on how well he does. So props to Sikander for making it out, trying to get these points. And then we got Snake Doe. Now, I'm not sure who Snake Doe is, but they're seeded, so they got to be good. But I'm not sure. And then we got Tekken Master BR. So Tekken Master BR is he's a player from Brazil. And the lore on him is he looks like Tekken Master, so people from that region call him Tekken Master Brazil. So that's his tag. So that's the lore on why his name's that. And then I recognize the name Valentim, but again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Sure, I'm missing a lot of names here. And then the final pool, we have Sonic. Sonic's making it out. This is the first demigod event Sonic's competing in. Sonic did win 2 events already, Mexico and Texas Showdown, but they were both combatants. So Sonic is going to need to do well at a couple demigod events to secure the spot. But, you know, Sonic always does work, so I'm sure Sonic will do well. And then we have Little Kronos. Now, Little Kronos, didn't he do good at Pro Comp Mexico, or am I thinking of someone else? He's definitely a good player, though. I've definitely seen his name. Euphoring. Euphoring was very good at the end of MK11, but I feel like he's been struggling on this game. Like, he hasn't done as well on this game. But, I mean, this is the tournament to have a breakout performance at. You know what I mean? This is a big tournament. This is the biggest one of the year so far, so. And then I recognize Mr. Bruno, but again, I'm not sure. Now, Lavender Rain, he got like 5th or 4th at Procom Mexico with Takeda. And he looked very good with that Takeda Jax. He was hitting all those optimals, doing those setups, so he's definitely a strong player to look out for in this event. And then you have Gustavo. Gustavo was a very good Johnny in Season 1. I'm not sure if he stuck with Johnny. I'm not sure think he also plays Lou. I'm not sure. So we'll see what he does. Now, Guy Exceptional, remember, he won LCQ for Final Combat with Ashra last year. But Ashra is like kind of like mid-tier these days, so I wonder what he's playing these days. I wonder if he's stuck with her or not. So we'll see. And then we have Chocolate. Remember, Chocolate made Final Combat with Johnny. Again, just like Ashra kind of fell a little bit on the tier list, so we'll see if he's stuck with Johnny. It's gonna be interesting. And then so the winner of the pool makes it in the top 12, which is essentially top 8 winners. But wait, hold on. Yeah, so 3 people make it out of the pool, 2 losers, 1 winner. So since it works like that, top 12, it's just because there's 1 extra loser pool per pool, right? So if you make it out in winners, you're in top 8. But if you make it out in losers, you got to win 1 more to make it in the top 8. That's how that works. So yeah, it's going to be exciting, y'all. So 11 a.m. Eastern today is when it starts. And then top 8 is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate everyone. Sorry if I maybe didn't speak well or y'all could hear me breathing. I haven't done a video like this in a while where I talk like rapidly for like fucking a bunch of minutes. But yeah, y'all. Hopefully y'all could stop by my stream maybe. I'll be restreaming it, commentating it. And yeah, y'all, it's going to be hype. It's going to be hype as fuck.